So today is the first day of winter, December 21st, 2023, and I want to do a full garden update. I figure I'll do these full garden videos on the first day of each new season to see how things are progressing. Here in front of my house is a little area I planted last spring with 2 pineapple plants and my Oliver loquat tree. I got this loquat in a 3-gallon pot back in May 2022 and planted it here in April 2023. It's flowering beautifully right now and should produce a nice little crop this spring. Over here I planted another pineapple, which is producing a fruit right now and should be ready to pick within about a month or so. Over here on the side is my oldest pineapple patch. All of this is the result of the cut off tops of 2 pineapples. One top grew into everything on one side of the palms and the other grew into the other side. These fruit in the summer, and I've picked a lot of delicious pineapples. Back over here, I actually just got rid of a pomegranate tree, which I had for about 3 years and never flowered. It just doesn't get cold enough here, so I got rid of it, and I'm thinking about planting my jaboticaba here. Here in a pot is my pepper experiment. These were grown from the seeds of snacking peppers that I got from Walmart. I decided to just throw the seeds in and see what happens. And they're doing pretty well. Right next to that is my Grimal jaboticaba. I got this in November 2020. Still hasn't flowered. I did have it in the ground a couple years ago after I got it, but it wasn't doing well, so I put it back in the pot. And it's been doing pretty well since then. It just put out nice new growth. The last of my potted plants are my 3 fig trees. The big one has produced a lot of figs in the past, but recently none of them haven't really done anything, probably a result of my neglect. And now back into my yard. This way to the side are my fruiting Namwa bananas. I have 2 current crops, with a third about to emerge here out of this flower. This entire plant was planted as a pup from my dad's tree back in September 2020. After I harvest these 3 crops, I'm going to get rid of this entire plant to give room to my mango trees. Speaking of mangoes, this is my smallest, a Honey Kiss, that I got in January 2023. Then over here is my coconut cream mango. Coconut cream is so far the best tasting mango I've ever had, which is why I had to get this tree. And then here is my current pride and joy, my Alfonso mango, which is my oldest tree that I planted back in June 2018. So we're coming up on 6 years next summer. It gave me an amazing crop of about 80 just amazing mangoes last summer. It hasn't flowered yet this winter, but it should soon. Definitely once we get our first real cold snap here, which triggers the flowers. Next to that is my macaque Sapodilla that I got in February 2021 as a tiny little twig. It recently started to flower, but no fruit yet. And next is my 4th mango tree, a Pickering that I got in February 2022. Pickering is known to fruit young, so I'm expecting a fruit or 2 this summer actually on this small tree. Next is my Pace Mame Sapote, which I got in February 2021. This just put out a nice flush of leaves, has lots of flowers, but I think it's just still too small to hold a big mame fruit. It's going slow and steady. Next to that is my Silas Wood Sapodilla that I got in June 2021. This little beast has been loaded with flowers and fruit for the past couple of years. I picked a bunch of delicious fruit last summer. They just burst with brown sugar sweetness. Really delicious. This seems to always have fruit on it. Next to that is my soursop, which I got in May 2022. This was looking beautiful up until last week when a windstorm damaged all these leaves. But the leaves fall off anyways in the winter, so no big deal. It did just start flowering, which is exciting. Looking forward to these really unique, delicious fruit. In the back corner is my monster yellow Jamaican cherry, aka strawberry tree, which I got from Amazon in February 2022 and planted here in May 2022. And it's just exploded in growth. I've picked a bunch of these really delicious fruit. Next to that is my golden nugget jackfruit tree. I got this in December 2020 and it's growing like crazy, but still has yet to flower, so one of these days. Then here is my coconut palm that I planted from a fresh coconut back in December 2019. It's growing crazy slow, but still seems healthy. And finally, here is my new banana patch that I grew from a pup from my other banana trees, planted here in October 2022. And that's my garden as of first day of winter, December 2023. If you made it all the way to the end, thanks for sticking around, and I hope you continue keeping up with my channel. All right.